So this tonight not only is for a group, but it'll touch the hearts of some people in here. And I just want to read it. And this is from Tyler Pearson in Florida. Talked to Tyler today. He's in his 20th rehab maybe. He's overdosed multiple times. They brought him back with Narcan. I said, Tyler, what are you doing today? He said, I'm going to the beach. I'm like, I'm in the plane. I'm coming with you. I said, how long does it take you to get to the beach? He says, across the street. I got to go look at the water. I said, are you looking at the water or the bikinis? And I said, what order? And he said, bikinis first. I said, okay, we'll work on that. But here comes Tyler, if he was one of you speaking tonight. And I want to read this to you, and maybe it'll give you a way that I've asked all of them to speak, but some of them are just in training, and some of them are here for you to see the face of addiction. Does it look so bad? No, correct. Some of them were at the beginning stages and got out. Some of them were in the jail and got out. Some of them were in rehabs. There's felons here, convicted felons, multiple jail sentences, multiple rehabs. They know more about NA and No Way and the Highway than anybody in here. They know every terminology ever. But the most thing they know, where they're at right now, is their foundation. My own personal war on drugs has been just that. A war, but against myself. I deal with it constantly every day, always fighting myself. It's a battle for my mind, my soul, and my body. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I've done most everything possible thing to try to beat it on my own, but it always ends up the same. The devil takes over. It's like a switch that goes off and on in my brain, and nothing can stop me from getting high. I've been to rehab after rehab, overdoses, halfway houses, homeless, in jail. It doesn't matter what happens or where I go. I can't go nowhere, and I can't get nothing to stop me. I can't even stop myself. It's a horrible feeling, like I'm in a maze and I'll never make it out, but I always felt like there was always a little glimmer of hope. That's why we're here tonight. That maybe one day I'd make it out. And it always kept me from going and keeps me fighting battles every day. It keeps me wanting to stay alive. I realize that the glimmer of hope is God. Like, hey, I'm still here, just chilling. I got your back. Do you think I'd still be alive if there was no God? No way. I would have been dead probably at least 100 times. It's crazy how he shows up in such little ways. I never realized it until I got clean. He puts so many people in my life who care more than I do for myself. He puts me in situations and gives me possibilities I never would imagine to be possible. He gives me hope every day that I can make a difference in the world, at least someone else's life. If I can stay clean and help one other people in our area stay clean, that would be the most fulfilling feeling in my life. Pastor Don and Joe are changing the lives of people like me and have always loved and cared about me no matter how many times I've turned my back on them. God is working through them and others like me to change people's lives through experiences. I've met some of the most talented, smart, resourceful, and hardworking people I've ever met in my life. We've just been using it in the wrong way. You guys, I thank so much, or, text goes sometimes, so much I can't thank you enough for help and what you are doing for people suffering just like me. And most of all, I thank God for giving me hope and a better life. And all the people around me who love me and push me to be a better person and to be the man I am today. I'm doing amazing things. I love you all. I want to say thanks to my mother. I put her through so much and she still is there for me, loves me just as much as she always done. I love you so much, Mom. You're the best. And also to my grandparents. Grandparents, wow. And the rest of my family have never given up on me. Through some of my hardest times in life, truly has kept me from giving up. If it wasn't for them, I would not be here today. I promise you that. And I thank you, Joe, Pastor Don, Carmen Capozzi, Run Sage's Army, and you amazing people that have one of the hardest jobs to do. And I can't pronounce how he calls his grandfather. What's he call you? Say it. He says, and I love you. And that's Tyler Pearson. From war stories to glory stories, right? Did we talk about his overdoses and heroin too much? No. You know, the next time you see him, when you see him, he's all tatted up. He got beautiful teeth, beautiful eyes. When you look into him and talk to him, you think, dang, his heart comes right out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, even when he's using. And the most important thing, what's he do? He gets right back on his foundation.